Hey, shalom, shalom. Brother Ara coming to you with another video. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, elders, great millstone, for teaching us the 100% truth according to the Bible, and who rule well. Shalom to all you Akim, you Aqua, those of the hopeful elect that are seeking for salvation. What is the criteria of a man who's entering into the arrangement, the order of things? And if you have spiritual discernment, you understand that there's great things happening on the planet Earth. Now, when you drill down to those of the circumcision amongst Israel, did not the Lord say He's going to begin at His house? The Lord is setting up order. The Lord is distinguishing the real from the fake, right? The phony from the authentic, real, and sincere men, those who have the truth and those who don't have the truth. Division is across the board, right? But there's a house of David out there that's being set up, in which we know and believe to be the men of great millstone, right? The apostles, bishops, elders, great millstone, and there's going to be order on down. When you look at this arrangement that was being set up in the time of Moses, the Lord had, and it's beautiful because Apostle Tahar just went into this, had Moses' father-in-law, Jethro, explain to him how important it was to set up order so he wouldn't weary himself. Okay, now how does that apply to today? Well, we're going to read this first, and we're going to go into that. Exodus 18 and 17 says, and Moses' father-in-law said unto him, the thing that thou doest is not good. Like trying to take care of all matters, judging from small matters to great, is not good. You're going to wear yourself. It says, as it reads on, verse 18, thou wilt surely wear away both thou and this people that is with thee, for this thing is too heavy for thee. Thou art not able to perform it alone. Thou art not able to perform it thyself alone. Verse 19, hearken now unto my voice, I will give thee counsel, and the Most High shall be with thee. Be thou for the people to Godward, that thou mayest bring the causes unto the Most High. Verse 20 says, and thou shalt teach them ordinances and laws, and shalt show them the way wherein they must walk, and the work that they must do. Here's the point. Verse 21, moreover, thou shalt provide out of all the people. All right, so you have a large congregation of people that need to be governed. People that need to be governed. Israelites. So you set up able men, right? Now, it says, such as fear Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Fear is so important to remember. We can't never get away from these basics. Fear, trust, love, fear, trust, love, faith, wisdom, knowledge, prophecies, order. Okay, but such as fear. So this is the criteria. You need men who are going to fear Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, right? Men of truth, okay? Men who are honest, of truth, all right? Who are going to be sincere in this thing. It says hating covetousness, a man who hates greed and wanting another man's possessions, right? Not jealous of another man's possessions, can't be bribed. It says, and place such over them to be rulers of thousands and rulers of hundreds, rulers of 50s and rulers of 10s. Do you not think the Lord is going to set up order in these times, seeing that there's an orderly arrangement being set up in preparation for an establishment of the everlasting kingdom? That's actually happening before our eyes. Scriptures say, a carnal man or carnal mind cannot receive that which is spiritually discerned. So if you have a problem with order, then you're not a part of this thing. That goes for anyone. You're not a part of this thing, but order is going to be set up regardless. Remember, this is the Lord's movie. This is the Lord's show. Okay? So the Lord had Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, go to him, explain to him the importance of setting up order to govern a people, to keep a tight ship, keep things running smoothly. Handle matters. Verse 22 says, and let them judge the people at all seasons, right? And it shall be that every great matter they shall bring unto thee. So the top great matters that requires Moses and his top level of leadership to be involved in. A spiritual man would know to be involved in those top matters, right? It says, and that should be more of a rare occasion, especially when the law and ordinances are put in place. It says, and it shall be that every great matter they shall bring unto thee, but every small matter they shall judge. All right. A man who doesn't want to respect and give double honors or fear the Lord, or a man who doesn't want to take heed to instructions that, do videos with other brothers, for example. You're not on level to do your own lessons. All right. And if he doesn't want to take heed, then that's a small matter. Okay. That obviously decision can be made from a man of a lower ranking leader that was set up over to handle small matters. I mean, that man clearly is making it known that he doesn't want to follow instructions. So that's not hard to discern or to take care of. Something that doesn't need to make its way up to the top. Okay, so we can relate in these times as orders being set up to what the Lord was doing in the time of Moses. It says, so shall it be easier for thyself, and they shall bear the burden with thee. Now, here's the thing. Do you believe that these men are men that the Lord has given authority to judge Israel? As we're entering into times of Jacob's trouble, times of preparation for an establishment of an everlasting kingdom. If you don't believe that these are the men, then who are? You see what the hell's going on with IUIC? Them niggas are out of order. They got all the different matters happening because the leadership is on some wild shit, right? Laughing at matters dealing with adultery, going off in a doctrine. The definition of order says an authoritative command, direction, or instruction, right? Who is given authority? The Lord is given authority to certain men in these times who are given instructions through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and reiterating the importance of keeping the law and statutes and commandments, which we're not going to be saved by, but we keep to the best of our ability. It's discipline, it's order, it's respect, right? And if you can't see it, get the fuck on. Couple of scriptures, and I'm going to close out. Let me bring something out here. I'm just going to let that ring. I'll get that later. But when you read Sirach 10, all right, Sirach 10 says, a wise judge will instruct his people. And the Lord don't make mistakes. He sets up men who fear him, all right, men that are honest, who hate covetousness, all right, who, are wise men that he gave the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to instruct his people. Our leader told us, don't take the JAB, right? If they trying to fire you and require you to take it, get another job. Nobody was deleted behind that because we got a wise leader the Lord set up in Israel. See how our instructions are so important? So a wise judge will instruct his people. And the government of a prudent man is well ordered. Order is being set up. Verse 2, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. So a good judge is going to have good officers who come in that same like mind. Going to keep their eyes open, feed the flock, look over the flock, play their position well, stay in order, fear the Lord, report and communicate accordingly to keep everybody, up to date on things, charitable, okay, being a good treasurer, making sure the brothers got what they need, all right, and not lacking, everything's to the best of our ability. We're learning things. But one thing we're not going to do is tolerate a nigga who don't want to get in order, right? And that goes for anyone. It says, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. All right. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. Let's go to this unwise king. Let's see how he is. Verse 3. An unwise king destroyeth his people. What did let's use a leadership of IUIC. He told his people, hey, if you got to take it, go on ahead and take it. And 20-something plus people allegedly was deleted behind taking it. This is a man who lacks wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Ultimately, lacks the fear of the Lord. Right? But when we read Moses, the order the Lord had Jethro tell Moses to set up, he gave the criteria of those men and how they should be. Men who fear the Lord. What is fear? Fear is wisdom. So an unwise king lacks fear. He gonna tell his people to do some wild shit and get them caught up in a jam. Right? So he's going to destroy his people. It says, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. Okay? And that's what's going on. That's what's going on. We got two different types here. Wise leadership, unwise leadership. Okay? And it's a big deal happening right now. A big deal. And verse 4 says, and that's pretty much it. That's the point. Now I'm close out on a couple of scriptures, or maybe one. Proverbs 1 and 1. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel. Well, what does Solomon pray for? Wisdom to rule over the Lord's people righteously. Okay, because he cared about doing the right thing, and the Lord blessed him with wisdom and more. Okay, verse 2, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding. Okay, you can break down all the scriptures you want, be a elaborate, hell of a speaker on the highways and byways, but are you applying this thing? Are you fearing the Lord? Do you have the understanding of what this is all about? That's so important. Okay, verse 3, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment and equity. Okay. I'm going to jump down to verse 5. A wise man will hear and will increase in learning. So a wise man is going to hear, he's going to listen, and he's going to increase in learning. And a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel. Let me read that in NLT. Let the wise listen to these proverbs and become even wiser. Let those who understand receive guidance. You understand? You're going to take heed to counsel and guidance. You're not going to be on this lone wolf spirit. I don't want to be told by anybody. And if I'm going to do this, this is what I command. That's some arrogant, prideful shit. You don't really understand what this is about. You don't really understand what this is about. Verse 6, and within order, there's going to be instructions. This person is not a part of GMS anymore. Do not contact this person. That's order and instruction. Why is that so important? Because if you let that cancer back into the body, it's going to poison the body. It's going to spread amongst the body. It's a reason for these things. Verse 6 says to understand the proverb and the interpretation, the words of wise and dark sayings. That's pretty much it. I pretty much hit the point. Okay, is to, basically to fear the Lord. And that's one of the criteria of this order that's being set up. It's a big thing being set up amongst Israel. You got to have a spiritual set of lenses to really understand and discern what's taking place. There's a lot of judgment going on, a lot of adjustments and changes taking place. We have to pray that the Lord keeps us and keeps us really discern on adjusting the right way while staying in order. All praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.